Evening, everyone. You join me on cycle 35. There's a high probability of failure on this one. Ooh, we'll have to see. Let's just go for it. Let's have a little look at what our problems are and how we're going to solve them. How we're going to solve them fast. So, first things first, let's zoom right out and look at the world. So we've just about discovered some of the world. This is the edge of one side. We haven't quite got across the other side. Looks like here we're very close to the surface. But also we've got a long way to go down. So my guess would be the world is about this sort of big. I think it's reasonable to say. We're just moving our way around. So, where are we at? We've just started considering hatches. The biggest problem we've got on this is trying to get stone hatches. In order to get stone hatches, we need to get sedimentary rock. And I don't think we've got any sedimentary rock. Raw material. Oh, we might do. This needs to have... Let's clear all. Not sage hatchling. We don't want them. They're not much good. Smooth hatch. No, hatch. Just hatch, hatchling. Sedimentary rock. The idea is that once we've got sedimentary rock up and running, we can feed them sedimentary rock. Settings, paste settings there. From sedimentary rock, we can then feed them rock. Oh, sorry. If we feed a hatch sedimentary rock, then they will evolve and create stone hatch eggs. Stone hatches, you can feed stone. For obvious reasons, that's a very good idea. That then means we can feed them igneous rock, granite, sedimentary rock, sandstone. Any of those will be perfectly happy, busy growing, and then making their way into our food chain. Because reasons. So, what's been holding us back? Well, the temperature is just wrong. Just wrong. Look. 29 is okay. 30 is too hot. Mealwood? You want to eat rock? You want your sand hatches, stone hatches too. That's exactly what you want to feed them, to turn all that stuff into food. So this is working temperature of 10 to 30. At the moment, it's just 30, just a little bit above 30. So we're wrestling with our temperatures here. I mean, that's the whole point of this map, is it's hot. It's damn hot. Other options we have open to us. If we can find mushrooms, we can start feeding them slime. However, we haven't quite made our way into one of these biomes yet. Be able to do that. We haven't got any slime or anything nearby. We've just about cracked into this biome over here. We might get lucky, but for right now, things are tough. Things are very tough. Water situation. The next problem we've got. We're dangerously low. Not great at all. We are running out toot sweet. In fact, that's the biggest problem here. Our planters require... Oh, they just require dirt. I thought they required water. Oh, no, we might get lucky. In which case, we might get lucky. That's good news. This is not enough to feed 4 hatches. So 4 duplicants. It's close, but not quite. What are we doing over here? This side of the map, we're just going to bore it out and destroy it all. This is going to be the edge of our living area, as you can start to see being created around here. So let's just keep ticking along. Power. Power's not so bad. Not the greatest in the world. But it's okay, I suppose. We're creating far too much carbon dioxide. But that's a not now problem. And we can fix that quite easily with more power. And having to put in a carbon skimmer with a water sieve. That'll sort that little lot out. So as of right now, we tight. We really tight. Let's see how this plays out. So these are gradually growing. Forget how many of these I need per dupe. It's not a massive amount. It's not a massive amount. What have we got growing up here? Nothing exciting. I was considering getting my pips to manually plant one of these, but that's going to require a little bit of work before we can go too far with that. Temperature is going to be an issue there. So this side, let's just why are we doing that? Probably to get a pinch of pepper nuts as a backup. Oh. And there we go. Food shortage. It's close. You have to collect water, or can you make it? I can't make it yet. To be honest, that's one of the biggest issues at the moment. Is I've found no geysers that will actually create me water. So I'm going to have to go over here and start pumping this water out, cleaning it, and bringing it back to the base. Same over here. We've got a nice pile of water. We're just going to have to bring it back and clean it, which isn't ideal. But that's a thing. Meaty. Make that an 8. Brash Gaming, thank you very much for the follow. It's very much appreciated. Certified meaty. Welcome to the meaty bunch. I am able to do research, but I can't because it needs water. And water ain't good. Not right at this moment. We got issues. We got issues. So none of this is in an environment we can breathe. Again, not great. I'm amazed how good ox ferns are. They're doing an incredibly good job of turning carbon dioxide into oxygen. But that's not something we want right now. Let's take out a little bit more of this, because the algae is very, very useful for keeping these up and ticking. Why don't they have power? That doesn't have power. Someone do that? Anybody? Next issue. We haven't got many people. It's just not great. That can just produce some stuff. So right now I'm not doing anything with the pips. I'm just going to leave them go, because they'll keep creating mealwood and planting them all over the shop. And that means I can actually use them. So for right now, our number one goal is just to tidy the place up a little bit. the teensy tiniest bit. We might have to do a bit of diagonal doing stuff. Because at the moment we're a bit slow getting over here. Ooh, we just haven't got enough people and we haven't got any food right at this moment. We need more people. Plumbing. There's a little bit of water there, but it's all polluted. The easiest way to get rid of that polluted water is to actually put this in a chlorine environment. We're not going to do that this second. I'm just busy sticking. What? Let's do that, because that can... So these are off-gassing polluted dirt. Or what have we got? Yeah. I mean, that's not good. I mean, that's just going to be terrible for getting around. Falls asleep. Again, the same reason. So, really, Hassan is my only option at this point. So, we're going to need one more bed. We're going to need one more of those. Hassan and Cornelius. Oh, is it cooking we don't have? Yes, we don't have a cook. So which one's best at cooking? Hassan! You're going to be our chef. Let's have a new schedule. Let's put her... And... do this a minute. Downtime. Oh, that should work. Priorities. Oh, we were going to rename some of these. Farmer meat Hassan. Dog's body. So Hassan. Oh, Hassan wasn't a dog's body. Hassan was chef. Your priority is to do that. Digging and building. Searching, that's fine. So you're going to go and pick stuff up when you're not busy doing things. Cornelius. Farming and ranching. Yeah, that's fine. Quality lice, grizzly. Quality grizzly. Well, I don't see the point in doing that. What does that create? Millwood seed. No. Meal lice. 600 calories. Pickled meal. Create. I think that's just a straight swap, which is no good. That's going to give us nothing. Uproot that. Uproot that. Uproot that. Do this a minute. We're going to try and fence this area off because we're going to make this the hot side. And this side, the cold side. It makes sense, doesn't it? Like that, and then... It's a few more there. Hi, Lulu, how are you? Hope you're well. Create one of those. Lewd feud dudes. Quite the alliteration. Now, clearly, my priorities are all screwed. It's all fine. Food shortage, yes, we're aware of that. Maybe not. Maybe just... We just don't have the time, Captain. Well, this lot are just going to keep eating this. I'm not eating what they should be eating. Wait, sandstone, sand... We're just gonna, hang on a minute. Don't need to do that. That will fix itself. One, two, one, two. There. 6. Food shortage. Right, we're gonna get an egg cracker. We're going to stick sage hatchling eggs straight in there. Those all need to be 6 because harvesting food is pretty important. Constructing that needs to be 6 because constructing's pretty important. Speaking of food, I'm about to get out for tacos. Saw you were streaming, so I figured I'd say hi before heading out. So hi. Alright, toodles. Cheers tonight, mate. Pop in later if you want. We're going to keep creating more and more mealwood here. That's too hot. We'll turn that back on again. Ooh. Can they get there? Probably not right at the moment. Oh. Let's do that a minute. Make that one a 6 so that they fill out that one in the middle. Aha. Just do that. Oof, I know. Bro, I hear you. We're struggling here, man. We are struggling. As soon as someone cracks that. Chef. Yes, en route. Crack, crack, crack. Right, you. Can I make omelettes? Forever. Okay, so many questions. First one. How did you get there? The only way I can think about that is if you climbed in there and then dug away the floor. Like, this isn't highbrow stuff. Where are we going to put a tasteful memorial? Oh, I don't care. Nobody cares. Perfect. Do that. Well, that's not going to do a lot for morale, is it? On the bright side, we can recruit a new one. That's a shame, because they were a reasonable level. That really is a shame. Either. Let's plonk that one there. Will tell us to pick up everything, but yeah, that's so cool. They're all 6. Well, they're not dead yet. They have got no food, but they're eating meal lice, which is, you know, suboptimal by quite a long way, but we'll live with it at this second. Also, how big is that room compared to the maximum? 77 compared to 96. Quite a lot bigger. Not making real rooms. Can I? Bonk. Ooh. Come on, man. We're out of food unless you sort yourself out. Still unsorted and reachable. Come on, Doug. Help us over, you Doug Kenobi. You're our only hope. Hey, well done, Cornelius. Off you go, young boy. Power. Oh, we ain't got no power. Just gonna pop that up. Right, Cornelius, you can go do that because you aren't doing anything else useful at this moment. We just haven't got enough manpower. Oop, what was that? Power's good. Pump the priority of that up. Temperature's dropping nicely here. Why is that so much air missing from that? We'll just get the temperature in here right. So stuff can start growing again. Well, there's meal lice there. Right, you, sweep all. Oh. Let's start sorting this stuff out. Hatch. What have you got? That needs to be 6. Oh, actually, I went that 6. What? Tell me we got a decent dupe. No good. Yeah, it's not ideal. Nails. Who else can we do digging? You're super hard digging, thank goodness. Can't do construction. Not so good. So you can do carrying. Farmer, meat. Fine. Cornelius can go there. So nails. You're going to be dug as well. Priorities. Nails. Digging. Really like digging. Doug is actually going to build. You're going to be builder, Doug. Well, that's the thing. This time we're just going to do that with it. Solve the temperature issue. Cool, that works. Just dig that out, 'cause that's now in our way. Was it? We diagonally dig that one. Gonna go about sorting this. Cancel that one. They picking up. Oh, sedimentary rock. Yeah, that's useful. Actually, all joking aside. What's automation? No. Oh, food's not in the greatest of positions. What have we got in here? Meal lice. Okay. Very suboptimal. But needs must and all that. Meal lice is very temporary. Do that with them. When they've done that, we'll start doing stuff. Coal. Oh, we need to swap to coal. Those are our best one. We could be putting a load of ox ferns. in a little zone. Try and do this right. Right, okay, so let's start planning this out a little bit. So the biggest size that a stable can be. Stable is 96, which means we are 24 miles along. Like that. Okay. And all this lot needs to be a 6. So this is going to be our edge of our base this side, which works for me. That little lot out. Wrangler pip. It's probably worth playing with pips later to try and do some useful things. Right now, a crazy oxfern farm would be awesome. Let's do that a minute. Wrangle that one. So he's not stuck in there because that's a bit rubbish. So cool. Just hold me horses a minute. Hold me horses. Just thinking if I put coal somewhere over here, there's quite a lot of ox ferns to really do something useful. Bump those priority up. Then we're looking good. Also, I'm pretty sure I've made this distance wrong. Match. Cool. Sweet. Terrible use. Put a coal mine down here. Evening, Republica Raider. How are you? Coal. Yeah, let's just do that. And you need coal. That works. Stuff's... Yeah, Film Festival was good. Really good. It's nice because you go and watch a load of stuff that you probably wouldn't have watched previously. What size is this? 93. I can do 97. Okay, mistakes were made. Look, cat, I love you, but not when you're in my face. Come on, down here. Out of the way. Good boy. Down there. Sweet. Deconstruct that one. Deconstruct that one. We're starting to get there. That to be 7. Yeah, it's nice to go and see something you wouldn't normally have necessarily picked, but it's awesome. It's really good. Why is it for 96? One more will be 97. And we're all good. Means these also need to be that big. Food shortage. I know, man. I'm working on the food shortage. The ingredients. No, we don't want people eating meat. Excellent, we do, because that's no good. Nutrient bar, no. Eggs. It's just... Oh, I can't just find them. That'll do. Have a good weekend, Rita. That one. Good. Now we can start doing this on a bigger scale. Right, that needs power. That's fine. That does need power. Right, what have we got here? Water would be quite useful. Narcoleptic, no good. Loud sleeper, manageable, but not really want it. Noodle arms, not great. I mean, you can build up the strength later on. It just takes time. Let's sweep that. Gets into the right place. Oh, cool. How are you finding No Man's Sky? Be curious on your full review of it. Don't have to do it now. %20 will do. Oh no, I've just realised I haven't got any water reeds. Do that. Uproot that. If I haven't got any water reed seed. No, not waterweed. What do I mean? Water isn't an issue right now. It's going to be an issue very, very soon. $97. Maximum 96. Stick one tile up there. Reminder to me. Let's put a pip wrangler in. Food. Pop that there. We'll stick pips in there when we wrangle them. Grooming the pip. That pip gone. Oh, I said wrangling. Critter. Pip. Wrangle. Pip. Wrangle. Let's just deconstruct that tile. We'll uproot the meal root, meal wood seed. Pop another. So pop another door there, so none of the critters can get in. Go and put the right person away in the box. The box dedicated to lowbrow effort. Got any stone badgers yet? Got any oil to get any of that? Ugh. Got any plastic? Could just no, there's a food shortage. Might be turning pips into food in a minute. It's one out. Come on, one of them get out. Get out. There we go. Right, quick. Quick, I said. So quick, anyone? Food shortage is real. Meat. Sweet. Shame. But, meat's meat. We are barely eking out a living here. Food is super tight. Jeff's cooking his little heart out. That's really all we've got right now. Where are you going? What are you doing? Storing coal? Oop. Is that it? Not much meat on a pip. By the looks of it. That's all doing its stuff. Oh! Is that a glossy Draco? Be a nice one. Suppose we could set up a glossy Draco farm. That would help us with our requirements. It's all just rubbish. I don't like this because I am struggling. Right, let's do it this way. I like it, and it's a challenge. You spend most of the time gathering resources, trying to build and survive. Cool. Let's just put it here. The Rodriguez, or whatever it's called. I mean, there's an oxygen one that I can make. I think we just do that. Right, who's suffocating? Quick, chef. What have we got? Food. Curative tablet. All quite good. Free science. We got 5 already. Let's just get some curative tablets for what it's worth. Not the greatest thing that's ever happened since ever, but there's worse things. Come on. Why do you need to poop out some stuff? Ooh. I don't like them all buggering around over here. Sedimentary rock. Yeah, let's stop that a minute. Do some research. How do I get here? Need. We'll uproot that lovely thing, unfortunately. Mechanized airlock. Come on, you. Bugger off. Get out. Get out. Get out. If you stay in there, I know what's going to happen. Gotta eat. They gotta eat. Hey, well done. Quick, 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 quick. Oh. Close. Temperatures are actually at 30.2. Nice. Put in an hanging pot. This one we're going to make only in. Not going to let me dart side a dig. So we're going to need a gas pump. I forget exactly how this works. All that food, struggling. Nice carpet tile, textile loom. Still can't. Oh. Refined metal. Let's make 200 refined metal. Iron. Yeah. 50. Let's do 4. Now where can we put textile loom? Might have to break that thing. That's fine for a minute. Base, if I recall, it's basically this sort of thing. Break that. Probably like that. Enough. I wanted to put the... Oh, you can do it this way. Our... Oh! Not generated a hydrogen one yet, have we? Hydrogen power? Strange. Where am I looking here? Nope. Ah, there it is. Yeah. Let's go... It's literally just disappeared in front of my face. That one. Oh, I've got a gas reservoir. Do that. That's liquid. Let's try that again. I'm in. No, ventilation. Pipe. That. That. If I recall, most of this could be just driven all off the same thing. Pop that there. Let's put a seed. Get pretty up there for them. Doing a lot at the moment. Yep, that's the thing. Should work. I'm building. I believe it's a Rodriguez is the appropriate credit for it. Oxygen doodad. Plumbing, liquid pipe. Let's do... Oh, let's do that. In, out, like that. Yeah, it's great. I love all this stuff. Very cool. I know you're cold, but hopefully this will be the last thing you need to do. Food. Wow. Don't think I could even do anything with the seeds. Reject all of that. We don't need it. Research complete. Power. Nice. Hydrogen generator. Power means we can do that. Ventilation, I said. In. Out. Or we can cancel that. So we're just going to try and get a little bit of oxygen up and running. We're going to research hazard protection exosuits. And this is really just for exosuits. Theory. Ooh, wattage sensor. That's new. Heavy watt stuff. Nice. One of the few developers that I would forgo the sale for to buy the games full price. They deserve it. You know what? I don't know if I've bought them on sale or full price. I don't recall. And also, I totally respect these the devs that don't do any of that sales malarkey. Liquid, where's... Oh, that's fine. Needed to get in there. Food is still dangerously low. Enable the building here. Oh, it's B. Oh, that's what I was clicking. Do that. Priority 6. We need to get them foods. Although we've gone up to 5. That's probably where our mistake lies. And we've got a stone hatch egg. Right, well, hatchling egg we can get rid of. We want the stone hatches. Oh, some food. Hey, and everyone's happy they all shot and killed stuff. What's new, Argentum? Hope you're well. Let's... Oh, but you know what? We are hanging on by our fingertips. Only for the fact that these are up at 90% complete that we're not going to die. But... Try again. That one. That. Deconstruct that stuff because it's all good. That can be disabled. We don't need that on now. Temperature in this lot 28. 9:30. We're not quite cold enough here. Right, it's close, but no cigar. Actually, in the process of making that cold, we're going to make this hot, but you know. Something begging from Peter to pay Paul. Drake farm would be a good idea. I'm not sure I could be messing about with that. Well enough, thank you. How are you? How's the weekend gone for you, Mr. Stream? Need to get back to swing and dropping in more often. That's fine. Life's more important than my streams, but it's nice when you're here. My weekend's good. Went to see a film festival yesterday. Got to see a load of films that I wouldn't necessarily have previously expected to see. A series of short films. Very, very good. Very, very interesting. Just particularly good. Ah, don't worry. The Raft series is going to appear on YouTube. In fact, I might do them one a day next week. That's useful for you. I should set a reminder to myself to do that. I was going to do them Tuesdays and Thursdays. But actually, I might spread them out a bit more. No, sort of more of a extreme sports type thing. Which is all good. Yeah, there's a snowboarder. There was a thing on speed climbing. There's another one on the lady who rode and cycled around the planet. That was mental. Jeez. Jeez. Just... I don't know how anyone can survive being at sea for, say, 5 months on your own. I just couldn't do that. Oh yeah, freestyle motocross. Yeah, that was good. I think what other ones they had there. They had a base jumper who was doing a backflip, but yeah, basically doing a backflip off a base jump. That was particularly good. There's some slackliners connecting between America and Mexico. Sort of a bit of a protest for Trump's wall and Trump's attitude to everything. Alex Honnold. Yeah, I watched a video of his at Banff Film Festival years ago. He did the 3 peaks in America solo in 24 hours. Yeah, you can't be wired up right to do that sort of stuff. All credit, insane, very impressive, but, you know, I mean, you know. Just, that's a thing. That's all unreachable because they can't have any air. Was you picking up your stuff there to get those up and running? That's okay. We can that. Yeah, I'm always fascinated with the character of the person because you got to be a bit different to want to do that and to push yourself. And there's many different reasons that people do that. You know, and I'm not going to judge any of them. But yeah. Because it's part brave. It's part insane. Just, you know. It is what it is. You know, I don't think you can really say much more than that. All credit to them for doing it. Amazing for you or I to watch. No, I haven't seen the El Capitan one. That's the very recent one, isn't it? Automation. Oh, we need some refined metals. Well, I think we can whistle some of those up. 2 of those. Jeez, the food shortage. Why aren't you cooling down? What's the temperature of the oxygen? Not yeah, that should. Dropping. yeah, I mean, you've got to view the world and your life very differently to take part in those sorts of activities. But then, you know, it's a very ancient human being thing of exploring, of, you know, travelling. We've ended up where we are because we're a curious bunch. And if it wasn't for people going, oh, I wonder what happens if, or I wonder what happens over that hill, or if I wonder what's across that ocean, you know, we wouldn't be half as successful as we are. As he's sat here playing Twitch computer games. I did moan to the wife about it doesn't feel like we've done anything particularly exciting. But she pointed out all the exciting things that we've done. So, you know what? I reasonably good job of stuff. Cornelius! Carry away. Right, that's all good. Just bump the priority of this little lot up to 6, he says. Do that. There we go. Food. I can't make use of any of those. I can't bring myself to kill a pufflet. I'm just gonna have to reject it. Why aren't you cooling down? It's all very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Yeah, I've done a huge amount of very exciting things. I mean, me and the wife have travelled a little bit, and we're lucky where we live. We're right by the sea, so we've done an awful lot of kayaking, and quite big kayaks and things, which is good. But we're in the middle of building a camper van, or kitting out a camper van, and I want to do some more exciting things with that. Eek, water. Can I rotate that? Let's deconstruct that on a 9 and build one the other way around so it'll drop onto that. Good idea. Now, before we go any further, to move debris to storage. Where's it gone? Plumbing. Oh. That. Right, that 8, because that's quite a priority. We've got water here. That could be picked up toot sweet, which we will do, because we are pretty close, and that's going to start sticking out chlorine. And it has started sticking out chlorine. God damn it. Really? No one? Tell me you got something you can eat. You, move up here. And now we've got chlorine in the base. Yeah, I just need to find something exciting or something to push myself with. That's all. And probably not physically. I've done that in the past. That's quite cool. Enjoyed that. Getting older now, I think I'd find that quite frustrating. Water. Top priority is picking up water and dropping it off. Go pick up some water and drop it off. So that this stops off gassing. Oh no, don't worry. my point of streaming is to make people happy. That's all. And if people enjoy it and people makes them happy, then that's brilliant. That's a win. Huge win. So I'm thrilled that that's made you a bit happier. Let's be honest, life can be absolutely mental. Storing nothing. Lovely. Water should get picked up. Good. Polluted water I don't care about at the moment. This thing is barely doing anything. Well, these can probably be decommissioned now. This is all up tickety-boo. Right, let's deconstruct that. Deconstruct that. That. Plonk another one of those in. Yes, yeah, that's something I'm wrestling with, shall we say. Trying to find the time and motivation to go and do that. Yeah, I mean, you got, it's like I say, use it or lose it, and it's totally the same with your body and its function. Ooh, what was I going to do? Sweet. Oh, drywall, that's handy. Discover new ingredients to the world. Oh, I can't even make anything. Yeah, and you know, mentally you have to keep yourself just as healthy as you do physically, physically. That's cool. Yeah, I know there's a food shortage. I'm on it. Don't see an easy way of making it not a food shortage. We're eating meal lice, which is disgusting, but necessary. Put them back to 5 because they shouldn't be doing anything exciting. Oh. What's my stone hatch doing? As soon as my stone hatch is a bit better, it's not doing some good stuff. Oh, we've got another stone hatch egg. 5%. What are you up to? 29%. Lovely. Well, just make food, Steak Master. What's the issue? I don't have enough food. And the temperature is prohibitive. Look at that. Excellent use of the language. That basically the world is 30 degrees, which is too hot to grow this. So I've got to actively cool mealwoods to make them work. I'm just in the process of actually sorting out the base. So I've got Atmo suits to send people off and do stuff, because at the moment they're running out of oxygen as they go. That's a thing. Also, this is a particularly tricky thing to try and make work. Down to 15. See what happens with that. This is why I've only got one battery here at the moment, and this one nothing's particularly efficient. Let's get that doing its stuff. Water's doing well. This is, oh, it's in the title, Aridio, which is the next to the volcanic one. It's basically this and Rime are the two hardest, some kind of definition of maps. It's a bit difficult to to get things going. We're just about hanging on. To be honest, I thought we wouldn't survive this stream, but we did it. Just about making do. The ox ferns are the only thing that's kept me alive, really, if I'm honest. But, you know, that's a thing. Go on, my little doopy doops. Food's tough. You're just about surviving. I'm going to start producing water. Little bit of water, little bit. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to put in a hydroponic badger. One, two, three. We're kind of ticking along. So, to my other world that I'm playing with oxygen not included, I'm like 1,500 cycles in, totally wiped the map. I've moved the I don't think what they call it at the bottom. Moved all of the magma at the bottom of the map over to one side and into a tank. I'm in the middle of creating large water and polluted water tanks. The polluted water tanks, I'm filtering them all totally out. I've tamed almost all of the vents. You know, endgame-ish. Endgamey. And maybe I'll put an insulated tile up here. Oh. Give it a go. That's cooling down. Yeah, that's working. Working. What have we got here? Food. Hatch. Oh, yeah. Wrangle on the 9. Wrangle on the 9. Put that on 6 because we've picked up most of the water down in now. That'll do. Right. Swept anytime soon. But we're hanging on with our fingertips. Which is hanging on better than kind of expecting us to hang on. We might move this stuff as well. Or a bit better. That's already worked. That's totally what the problem was. Busy fighting itself. What are you doing? Probably providing sand. A good thing. Take that out so we can a little bit... Ah. My master plan didn't work. My intention was to get these to generate a lot of carbon dioxide and let the ferns fix that. But the reality of it is that's not how it's worked. And the carbon dioxide's kind of got stuck above and hasn't been able to get down to the ferns to be turned into oxygen. Definitely at a point where we are not producing enough oxygen. We've got a food shortage, 6. No one. This is not good. Where should we put the checkpoint? Where do we want to go? 16. If we put the checkpoint right at the end. Like that. And then we'll bring power in somehow. Wait. Having said that, I've just realised we're in a catch-22. This isn't going to work. In my mind, what they called? Villager impression. Do that. Let's dig through here. It's got. I don't see any other way of doing this right now. Get this little lot finished because I know Not's doing that right now. Builder dug. Temporarily. Farmer meat. You can just carry in. Oh. Do builder dog. You're the man who can. Or meep who can. Why are you putting polluted water in there? Can't be your highest priority. No. Automation. I thought I did do those. Suppose we could shear some Draclets. Maybe that's the answer. Draco Farm. Thought about that a little bit better. That would have given us seeds. Because at the moment we haven't got Thimbleweed. A big problem. Okay, at least we found the edge of the map. Was slightly worried at one point here. Wouldn't have been able to find it. Can't even go upstairs and do solar. That wouldn't be much good. Water's filling up. Lovely. This is, you know, a thing. Atmo. Where on earth do I stick these? Bottom ones just go continuously? Probably like that. Kind of. Automation wire? What? I can't do automation wire. Whoop. Fine. Although water is, you know, not good. Not good at all. Do the little chlorine room. Oh, now oxygen's struggling. Ah, polluted dirt. Put one of those there, just... A deodorizer. For no other reason than that's actually giving us oxygen. How do you want to do this? Probably thusly. Like that. 8. Right, now we can put in the bit we wanted. Automation wires. Wire, let's make a little bit more. Oh, not forever. 2. 2! That's not forever. 2, I said. Good. Stuff's kind of thing. That. Gonna go up like that. Clearance always permitted, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Run it. Run it. Works. Please don't suffocate. Food. Please be some food. Ice. Because... Oh no. No, I don't want that. I want the other one. You... Store... Ice. Do that. Let's put the ice in there because... That's a thing. Chef. Hey, chef. We'll get that to exosuit. Sweet. Things are just ticking along. 7. Construction. Let's just dig that. Because we're probably... Oh, I don't want... Dig that. Put that there. That to fill it with water. Excuse me. no idea about the pressures of things. What refined metal have we got? Refined metal. Aluminium, 100. That'll do for a minute. Well, we're walking a knife edge, but we're still walking it. That's a good thing. Can't see a thimble reed seed or anything like that. We're just going to have to get in here and deconstruct this. And see what happens. Because you could also create a Draclet farm. Let's do that. Following the achievement, great. Not dying. Cycle 59. That'll have to do. Right, you. Draclet. 9. You. Wrangle. Oh. You're keen as beans, aren't you, buddy? Rushing straight down there. Sort the chap out. Any more escaped anywhere? Tend to just disappear off in places. I mean, they shouldn't actually have gone far this particular time. Hey, oh, there we go. Oh, wait. Do that. And a shearing station. Does that need power? Of course it needs power. Why I haven't gone pop yet with the old power supply? No idea. We'll just... 99. We need to be 97. Oh, doors do count. See? Not dying is an achievement in itself. The game is wildly complex when you get into calculations of pressures, blueprints, and so on. Can't even get through the easy mission and they are billions. There's normally a trick to a lot of it. And when you've kind of wrangled that, you're away. Oh, groom him. Shear him. Make him ours. Okay, what does he need to eat? I recall these need to eat mealwood plants. Let's plonk a pip in there. You. Wrangle. I'm just hoping we put a pip in there. That can start planting mealwood seeds. That make... Oh, isn't he? Or she? Still not 100 hours in the day. Yes. Yes, and I am very, very far from thriving, but I think right at this moment I am surviving. Chuck some water in here. Yeah. Maybe you need some tanks. I watched a little bit of someone playing campaign in the Arbillions. With the Vagua. Need more than that. This is all good. Temperature will come down nicely. Let's just nip the power because we don't need it right at this moment. Oh, what are these going to be? If the pressure is 450, this one probably 250. 450 or something. They deliberately haven't got power right now. Or it's gas pipe. Because there's no water in there. Turn that one off. Oh, good. Filling up with water. In fact, that's enough, isn't it? If that's more than 1,000 in there. Deconstruct that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And do that. Oh, we need to build another one there, don't we? Can't side dig it. Funky. Well, I might be able to do something. We might just lose a little bit of water. That's maybe that's the thing. That'll work. Okay, Brash Gaming, have a good one. Thanks for the follow. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you've got any feedback, it's always very much appreciated. Backseat Gaming means exactly that. If you want to dig in and offer advice to any parts of this, feel free to. But thanks for popping in. Lovely to have you here. Good luck with your stream. Priority 6. Also, farm work. Lots of questions. Next time you pop in, tell us all about it. Let's do that. That can be created. Struggling with everything here. You. Cancel wrangle. Oh. Why have you not planted anything? Maybe you can't. His reasons. Cool, that'd be awesome. I'll be on basically every night from now on. Don't do Friday nights, but apart from that, I'm on the streaming. Now, what are we going to pick up here? Can't do research. It makes them slow to learn. Not brilliant. Can't do building work. Building. Not the end of the world. Quick learner. Very nice. Makes a good dog's body. Decreased athletics makes them very slow and a long time to bop them up. So we're just going to go for shine nymphs. I'm deranged enough that it didn't even occur to me that it might be real life farm work. I mean, it could be Stardew Valley. I think that's the farm one, isn't it? Right, so, well. Oh, no automation wire connected. Not ideal. Do that a minute. Ah, see, I live in the countryside, so the first thing I would think of is actually working in real farm work. You know, producing probably the food that we all know and love. Very important job. Very important. Right, what are you doing? So, you of you that'll start heading towards Exosuit. That's not a bad thing. You can actually break them. What? What? No? No? Alright, fair enough. Fair enough, fella. You got better things to do. Let's in by 6 or earlier. I'm munching on the omelettes. They're happy. Get in there. Food shortage. Yeah, no. Try and do something about it, man. I mean, everyone's still eating crap, which isn't ideal. But I guess meal lice, despite being awful, is probably healthier for you than a lot of the crap you buy in our shops. Oh, that was leaky oil fisher, wasn't it? We can crack leaky oil fisher. That'll get us plastic. Dairy farm. Ah, wonderful. Seriously, have you just gone in there and gone, there's no air? You have. You bloody have. Because these doors take so long time to do. There, done. Done, done, done. You only out. No, not in. And they working. Pipe blocked. Huh? Ah. That's a cock up on my part, isn't it? That gas vent. Deconstruct. Gas pipe. Deconstruct that. 9. Oops. Is that a dairy farm for milk, or is that a dairy farm that processes it off? I.e. for cheese, or that one. Don't enable harvest. Perfect. I might just have enough food there for someone to come and do something. Arbitrary. We'll uproot that badger. Hey, now we're just happy. Aluminium bum. Let's get this lot turned into a vacuum. Oh, is it the way around? That one's normally 450, isn't it? They're normally 250. But inverted. Excuse me, a little bit of a cough there. Can we dig this? Oh, I'd already done that. Unreachable build? If I disable building, does that allow them to go past? Otherwise, I'm just going to have to deconstruct this blooming thing. And that's weak sauce. Ooh, I keep forgetting I can just pull this thing apart, and I've got pinch of pepper nuts and pinch of what? And all sorts here. That. That's cool. Can do that with that one. Pinch of pepper nuts can do stuff. Good, they're all going to get wet. They don't like that. Understandable. Covered any thimble rig? No. Fine, we'll just deconstruct it. The quickest way of solving this problem. Levels are going to get pretty low in there. How are you lot getting on? Nothing happening over here. Oh. See if we can do that a minute and get it to do something. I want to just pull all this water down to the bottom, to be honest. Oh. Draco. Let's go wrangle a Draco. You eat. Deal with plants. Yeah, we can wrangle you. That should be there. That should be there. Deconstruct that because there's no need for it. Arbor acorn will sweep. Arbor acorn will sweep. A reed fibre? Oh, for frog snacks, it's the wrong one. That's not what we want. We want an exosuit forge. What is the little cat thing running around the colony? These little things, these are called pips. Pips are lovely little friendly creatures that just run around and plant things. I'm just going to leave them go and do their thing because I think they're wonderful. Egg. Three. On. 8. We're just going to jiggle this stuff around so that our little Draculets have got lots of mealwoods to eat. Really what we need. Sweep that one. Exosuit forge, that's the one we want. Lovely. We'll wrangle you up and pop you down here when we get the ability to. Actually, let's do this in a smart way. In there. Mealwood growing. What's in there? And there, a mealwood. What have we got? A wart seed. Oh, a wart seed's quite decent. Because it will allow us to drop the temperature. Just the teeniest little bit. What? Oh, work. What? Lots of questions. Why? Why did it go there, but not there? Fine. That's obviously a thing. Well, we can do it the easy way. You can just put a plant pot. Like... there, that'll do. That works! Right, is this in a vacuum now? Pump not in gas. Splendid. Come on, you lot. Sort your stuff out. Aluminium bum. One more to be constructed, and then we can start making suits. Because we can start making suits, we can start heading out into slightly more unsavory areas. A glossy Draco is super good because it makes us plastic. We need a plastic for making some what they called egg hatchers, incubators. It's nice. We make with pinch of pepper nut. Nothing. Maybe it's just edible. That's a thing. So what we're currently doing now is we're going to encourage the pips to build where we want them to build. That is a 1. That is a 1. Growing pretty slowly. Deconstruct that. It says quizzically because he's not sure. Cancel those. That again. Deconstruct on a 9. 9. How big is our room? 94, 95, 96. 7. Okay, fine. Right, our pip will go along now and find mealwood seeds, like this one. And then go and plant it somewhere it can plant it, like here. And we're going to force them to plant it where we want them to plant it. Doing this. Then we're going to remove them within a particular distance because they won't have any effect. deconstruct that one with a priority. 7. Doing anything over here? No, that's not the end of the world. Right, well, since we've kind of got something. Got carbon dioxide here. Oxphone would be handy over there. We're not going to worry about that right now. What are we going to worry about? Reachable food. Hang on a minute. Maybe over that side they can't reach it. That's a thing, I suppose. I'd be too bothered about that. That could be deconstructed. Let's break those two. That, in theory, should seal this off quite nicely. I mean, at the moment it's already sealed because that water there stops anything from coming past it. But ideally we're going to have water there, and water there. Sorry, water there, and water there. Should stop everything coming to and fro. Pop up, lovely. Right. Yes, that's exactly what we need to do. Can't deconstruct. I'm just gonna have to dig that out. I am just gonna. That's a thing. Copy settings. Base settings. Fine. Gonna plonk another one of those in there. That's done. Take them off. That can have... Jeez, that can't have, can it? Deconstruct it. Just poop that out, or did he? Come on, you pick one of those up. Right. Dig this lot up, and then off you should go over here. Start planting stuff. Temperature's okay there. Right, lovely. Right, that'll do for that. Excellent. That's going to go down there like that. What was I just in the middle of doing? That one in there. Yep. Do your thing. Come to the glossy fellow. Let's try that again. Wrangle that chap. I'll have a checkpoint and some docks. That's all we can do. aluminium. Oh, we can make aluminium. That's achievable. 90, we need 300. Yeah, that'll do. That's fine. Excellent news. Excellent news. Oh, and we got a glossy badger. Ooh, nice. And stuff's kind of working. Pretty pleased with this. Deconstruct that, and then hopefully our pip will come along, fill that one up. Good. We got 1, 2. Oof, you're close. Oh, are you harvesting? A legendary plastic. Food. Six. Not yet. What have we got coming in here? Bullpup. Ooh. A vole farm. Very Oh no! Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Bullpup. Bull. Shovel. Elite dirt. And regolith. I haven't got any regolith, but I will do soon. No. Can't do that right now. A balm lily? No. You're a temptable one, but food isn't in a happy enough place yet. I mean, we're on the brink of doing stuff. Really on the brink of doing stuff. An incubator. That's very good. Got enough aluminium to get those up and running. No? Wrong. This thing I don't like. Probably do with doing something with it. You stone hatch, incubate continuously. Yeah, it's not going to mop. Fine, we don't need that to do anything yet. We haven't really dug this out to any useful extent. Ticking up nicely. Another one. Hi, Seabix, how are you? Hope you're good. Happy place. Water's not in a happy place. Everything's not in a happy place. Yeah. How tall do these grow? 1, 2. Fine, so I can go Like that. Useful thing. Trees can be uprooted. Well, that's interesting. I guess they'll never be done then. Excuse me for a cough. Well, I'll be honest, I didn't realise that Drecos and Glossy Drecos were so powerful right at the start. But also the mealwort's growing so much slower than I was expecting. Maybe they take longer to copy settings? No. See? Bye again, Cbix. Thanks for popping in. Lovely to see you, mate. Be good. Have fun. Oh yeah, we're going to need quite a lot of this. Well, my ferns are all kicking back at the moment, producing oxygen. That's a good thing. And ask for a lot more of that. Pinch of pepper plants. Good. Let's dig that little lot out. I find some more space to do that. Right, we can deconstruct that. Why is that not working? This. 30. Can't argue with that. Let's plonk in planter box. And we'll put a what they called cold things in there. Frost doodad. Frost doodads. The win. Anything over here happened? No, because I disabled that. That's fine. You're all in here doing stuff. The stuff's doing stuff. Not the most eloquent of chaps every now and then. We don't want any oxygen to go in here yet. Water isn't great. Leave water just ticking along there quietly until we absolutely have to do something about it. Hey, we got our first little stone hatchling. Excellent news. Some meat. Go up there. Eel lice. What have we got in here? Pinch of pepper nut. I don't think we can use that for anything at the moment. Thing. We'll ignore that momentarily. Right, that thing. Of course. Plant one of those because it will just help just nudge the temperature down. Just a touch. That's all we need. Just a little tiny bit. To get things good. Oh, crikey, where's the time gone? Oxygen not included. Just consume time like Factorio. Okay, temperature just ticking down. Cat's coming to tell me it's my 10 o'clock start. If anyone in chat would like to throw me a follow, it's always very much appreciated. I'm a little tiny streamer and we don't often get a lot of viewers. So, getting notified when you arrive is good. But also, I'm just trying to nudge those numbers up. Oh, I don't want you to plant stuff. You're going to plant something up there, aren't you? Don't Pip. Don't you do it. Break the tree. So these won't grow with... You can't get them to plant them within 7 squares, pretty much, of all the other things that are growing. If I take that one away, then this one will go and pick up... Oh, it hasn't got any. Not so good, is it? Skills. Who's got skills? Do some more carrying. Cornelius! Got our first exosuit person. Oh, thank you, gentlemen. You're far too kind as it is. Just being here and providing interesting conversation is plenty good enough. Oh, nice. Clearance. Vacancy only. Sweet. Can you make a thing? I mean, I haven't got enough of that. Well, that will be enough. And what are these? Mealwoods. That's 500. Seed, meal, wood seed. Yeah, that'll do. We'll go to the end of this cycle. Cycle 70. That should be pretty good. Quickly pop some in and then we'll go from there. At a minute. And we're going to need to pop some water in. That'll do for a minute. Hang on here a minute. Above. 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 Of course. Oh. Nice. Anyway, we want to snippy snippy. Said snippy snippy. Or how can I do? Don't like. That's a thing, I suppose. What about you? Can you? Oh, I don't want it forever. But one will do. Fungal spores and bristleberries. I hate you so much. Fungal spores will do. Got there. Earthleaf, uproot that. Look, you're queuing up to plant stuff. Wow, I'm very, very impressed with the way we managed to get with this. Oxygen, not cool. Water, not cool. Liquid, very not cool. But we've somehow survived on just meal lice. We are going to switch over to stone hatches very soon, which is awesome news. We'll take that. Millwood seeds. Let's just do that. You just planted an arbor acorn. Jeez, there's a lot of lumber there. Root the millwood. It's going to be tricky now. Right, you go and pick one up and plant it there. There we go, that's going. Let's just remove this stuff because we can. So hopefully the pips sod off. You've literally just planted that, haven't you? No? Okay, that works. 93, 17, 7. Oh, I tell you what is a food shortage. Where's my stone hatch? Igneous rock. Rock, and you. Yes, rock. They've not got something to eat. Good. An awful lot of lumber here. Yeah, I suppose we can use that up. Kind of makes sense. Ooh. Can we make our first person? Go and do stuff. Probably not. Probably not. Jeez, that cycle go past that fast? Oh. I'm not good at keeping the time here. Still 0 calories. Close. We are going to create more of these. In fact, let's do that. What's growing there? Arbor tree. Arbor tree, as opposed to arbitrary. Play on words. Please don't cut yourself off. Nice, that's gone. Dig that little lot out. This one's going to do this. We're going to do the same thing with it. All good stuff. Oh, I missed them do stuff. Doing things? Cornelius is exosuit. Chaff. Oh, just made exosuit. Chaff. If I'm honest, I think I probably should make another lock of... I've just explored loads here. We've explored more in the last 2 seconds. 2 seconds? That's a bit strong. And no power. Is that going to work? Okay. That will just tick along there. Ah, we spent even longer now than we should have done. Boo. Done. Here we go, new day. Let's try it again. We can dig that. Cool. Can't build it up there. Ah, just done exactly the same thing again. We're good. We're good. Whoa. Wow. We're getting wrangled up into the right spot. We'll start to sort out some automation at some point. I want to put some of these along here as well. We'll pop in dirt there. Those. I have more myth seeds because they're useful later on. Hungry. Why are the mulewood's not growing? They are. Ah. That's exactly why they're not planting them. There's ones up above. Yeah, you should nom in a second and plop it in there. Oh, well, that's the thing. How big's 24? Right, let's try and check this. 25. Can't do it there. Oh, no, maybe I can. Yeah, that's it. We're way off needing that. Oh. Good, why are you not working? A minute. Let's call it a night there. I'm taking too long. Thank you everyone for joining me. Have a lovely evening. Throw us a follow if you're not already following me. And I'll be back on tomorrow night at 7:30 UK time. So have a lovely one. Thank you for joining me on the Sunday night. And we look forward to seeing you soon. Good night all.